Hey guys, here are my UFC 148 predictions. The fights are this Saturday, July 7th, and as always you can go to mmagirls.net, check out all my videos, look at my past prediction videos, and check out my lovely female fighters that I feature on the website. So go to mmagirls.net after you watch this video. First prediction is Chad Mendes versus Kurti Mackenzie, and I really want to pick Kurti in this. I do, but I think this is a very tough fight for him. He asked for a tough fight, he got one. I mean, Chad Mendes has basically dominated most people in the division. It's such a hard pick because if I go with Kurti, if I go with like the person that's not the favorite, then everyone's like, oh, you're crazy. But then if I go with the favorite, everyone's like, oh, you picked the favorite. So, I am going to go with Chad on this one because I do think this is a tough fight for Kurti. But I would like to see Kurti win. If he pulls it off, then that'd be great. But I'm going to go with Chad Mendes on this one. Next prediction is Dong-Hyun Kim versus Demian Maia, and I'm a Demian Maia fan. I also would love to see him win, but I'm not going to pick him. I'm going to pick Kim. I don't know. I definitely think Maia could catch Kim in a submission, but Kim, is really well versed with judo. He has been working on striking, as has Demian. Demian has been working on his striking a lot. I feel that Kim is going to win this fight. I'm going to go with Kim by either TKO I'm going to go with Kim by TKO or decision. I know that's kind of like not really the same thing at all. But I think Kim's going to win, so I'm picking Kim. Next prediction is Kung Lee versus Patrick. Kurti. I'm so happy I get to sing that song. You know me, I always used to sing the Kurti song every time he fought. I was so happy. I'm going to go with Kurti on this one. I have a little soft spot for Kurti. Kung Lee, he's a veteran, he's so experienced, but I think Kurti, he's been out of the UFC for a while, and I think he's super hungry and wants to get back in. His last fight was March 31st, I think, the end of March, so he's fought recently, so I think he just went back into training mode. So I'm going to go with Kurti on this one. I'm going to go with Kurti by decision. Kurti. Next prediction, and I almost forgot to do this prediction. I had just filmed the Edison Silva and Sonnen one, and then I'm like, what if I'm forgetting something? Oh, Tito Ortiz and Forrest Griffin, which is funny because I'm actually really excited for this fight. Tito's always leaving the UFC or saying like this is his last fight. I remember when he fought against Machida and that was his last fight, and it was actually a really good fight. I mean, he was dominated, but then at the end he was about to pull off the submission, and you're like, oh, could he do it? Could he finish Machida? Oh my gosh. And, that was a really exciting fight. And then he came back and he's fought again. And he fought against Ryan Bader. The last time I saw him fight was against Ryan Bader. And I picked Bader. And I thought Bader was gonna win. But I think it almost was like Bader was nervous in that fight. It just didn't look like himself. And I was like, as soon as I saw the two of them, I was like, oh, shit. Tito's gonna win. Even though I love Tito, though. I think he's good for the UFC. He has a big personality. Forrest also has a big personality. They're both great athletes. And I'm just excited for this fight. I am picking Griffin in this one. But like I said, this is the type of fight that I'm happy with the outcome either way. Like, either or. But I'm gonna pick Griffin on this one by decision. Kurti. Last prediction. Anderson Silva versus Sonnen. And this has kept me up at night because I don't know who to pick. Did a little voting thing on mmagirls.net to see if which one you guys think. And Anderson's winning. My gut is going with Anderson. I just don't know because I think I'm a fan of both fighters. I'm really a fan of Sonnen a little bit more. And I know a lot of people would like to see Silva, he's won so many times, it's kind of no fun to watch the champ always win. It's kind of fun to have a little upset. So I understand where people are coming from where they don't want Anderson to win. And Cheo is such a personality, and they got really heated. I think was it the press conference? It was the press conference because the weigh-ins haven't happened. And Anderson whispered something into his ear. I don't know who to pick on this one. I really don't. I'm gonna go with Anderson though. Like, for some reason my gut's saying that, but of course I don't know. Anderson by submission. Anderson by submission or Anderson by decision, because obviously if it goes to decision, a lot of times they usually favor the champ, how they're supposed to. Okay, that's my predictions. Make sure you go to MMAgirls.net. Also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And I also have my MMA Twitter at MMA Girls and my personal one at Joanne Spracklin. That's my name. So, Kote, 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 Kote.